Hello, my name is Caitlin Yos, and this is my comprehensive project for literacy assessment and interventions. So let's just jump right into it. There it goes. I was wondering if it was going to go forward. This has been a very busy semester. I will try not to look at my screen as I'm going through this. I'm really bad about reading what's on my screen. So practicing. It has been a very busy semester, and I was overwhelmed at first with the amount of work that was for this class, but it is a big class. And the more I got into the semester, the easier it got. It was kind of a transition. So as the semester has been ending, I've been thinking about all those experiences and the things that have happened and everything I've had to put forward. And it has been really eye-opening because you don't realize just how much goes into those lesson plans and being with the kids and having everything prepared and ready. And it was just, what's the word I'm looking for? Eye-opening, I guess. I don't know if I already said that or not. So yeah, it has helped me to really feel prepared, I think, for the coming teaching semester, student teaching semester, and being ready for being a teacher and having my own classroom. It's one of the things I think I worry about the most is, am I really prepared for this? I read books and I read all the lessons and I make the lesson plans. And I mean, I work in a school system, which has helped tremendously as well. I recommend being a para or just being in the school system so that you kind of get a handle of what it's like to be in the school system, because it's a totally different thing to read the books and do the lessons and then not be with the kids. So I felt like tutoring the kids has helped, and then also working in the school system has helped. And I learn best by doing things. I can read a book and like a textbook, and it will be hard for me to remember it like the next semester. Excuse me, I'm sorry. So it was really good for me to be able to go out and do those lesson plans with the two kids, for this semester, because it'll help me really hold on to everything that we have been working on. So yeah. I have had the privilege to work with some amazing boys this semester. They were wonderful, and I'm so thankful that I was able to get to work with them, know them, and to help them with their reading. I've been kind of chatting with their mom this last week, right, because they're getting ready to go to Christmas break, and I was kind of curious as to how they were doing, and they are doing amazing and wonderful, and it was a good experience all the way around. I really am very, very happy with it. And it's really hard not to get attached to the kids you're with. I have the same problem in the school I work. It's hard to not get attached. I'm not going to be there after this semester because I'm going to be doing my student teaching in a different school, and as the weeks are coming by, it's getting me a little emotional. So yeah, I'm very thankful to have had those experiences with them as well. The tutoring experiences this semester were crucial for me because they opened up my eyes to how much planning, I think I've touched on that a little bit, and testing goes into the creation of those lesson plans and the instruction for the students. So, all those tests, there's so many tests, but I mean, it's good because it progress monitors and it helps you find where they are and what they need to what they need to work on so that they can become better readers, and let you know, and to find out what they need to be better readers, whether it's phonics or vocabulary or comprehension or all of the above. And so the whole thing was just really eye-opening for me. Experiences. So the assessments that really stuck with me were the past tests, because I did them with my tutoring kids, but I've also been doing them with my kids in the school I work for. My teacher lets me do those assessments with them. I've done dibbles with the kids, and I did that with one of the kids in our school as well. the dyslexia assessments. There was a checklist that I did with both the kids, and one of my kids in the school that I work for, he's dyslexic, and so it was kind of like comparing a kid, not comparing, but kind of comparing the kid that is in school and is diagnosed, like categorized as dyslexic, to a kid that's currently being tested for it. And I'm pretty sure, I haven't heard anything back from the mother on that point, but pretty sure he does. And so there were so many more assessments that I did. Obviously, there were so many throughout the semester, but those were just some of the bigger ones because they touched home with connecting from the tutoring students and then from the school students, and everything just kind of came together. And intervention. Some of the interventions that I did were for like comprehension and vocabulary and fluency and oral language and everything throughout the semester, but those were some of the ones that really stuck with me. That my kids really enjoyed Free Rice, the vocabulary practice on Free Rice. It was one of the things they always asked to do. Fluency, we had these fluency passages that I used with my kids at school, and my teacher let me borrow them and kind of work on them a little bit with the kids too, and they were pretty interesting, and they kind of liked those as well. And they were like intervention style, like they had the numbers, they had the numbers on the side of each like row of words to show how many words were in that row. Oral language, and then the comprehension. What did we do for comprehension? We did like story mapping and something similar to story mapping. Sequencing. That's what I'm trying to think of. Sequencing. So they really enjoyed the sequencing one because they got to write what the events in the story were, and then they got to draw the picture, and then we made kind of like a timeline out of it where they had the author and the book title at the top with a picture of the book, and then, or their drawing of the book, I should say, and then their events that go down in order, and then the end at the very bottom. They really enjoyed that because they got to glue and cut and everything else. So those were some of the highlights from this semester for me, and things that really stuck, and key points and experiences. It was a good semester. I'm very happy with it. I was terrified because I kept getting sick, and so that was kind of hard to keep up with everything school-wise, but school and college. It was hard but good at the same time. So I am very thankful that I got to do this, and thank you for watching, and I hope you have a good Christmas break and a good semester next semester. Thank you. Bye.